What's up, my guys? Today we are going to be going over the air dribble tutorial. Now, in this video I'm going to be going over what the air dribble is good for, when to use the air dribble, and teaching you how to do the air dribble. So step one, if you're new to this game, this might be very challenging for you. The air dribble can be placed in multiple different areas, like the ground to air dribble and the wall to air dribble. Today we're going to be going over the wall to air dribble. So first, you need to get a comfortable understanding of how to hit this ball up the wall. So step one, roll the ball up the wall. So this might be challenging at first, but as long as you just keep practicing it, it'll come easy. So to roll the ball up the wall, you will need to get the ball and simply roll the ball up the wall at a certain speed. Now, you don't want to roll this up too fast, so it's not controllable for you. You don't want to roll it too slow. You want to roll this ball at just enough speed for it to go halfway up this wall. So I'll show you a demonstration. So next, when you're rolling this ball up the wall, it needs to be at a certain angle. If this ball is rolled at an angle going too wide like this, the ball will go at this type of angle. When you air dribble, you need to get under the ball. So make sure you have a decent type of angle on the ball rolling up the wall, and this is about the angle you want. You don't want the ball going straight and going straight under the ball, because it's hard to air dribble from that direction. So put a slight angle on the roll and just slightly let it roll up the wall. Step two is your first touch on the wall. So this is where it gets a little difficult, because new players tend to get too close to this ball and will pinch it against the wall, or they will take too long to hit the ball. So what you want to do is let it roll and break. So what I mean by this is roll the ball and then stop for a second and then come with the ball. So I'll show you a full demonstration of that. So I'm going to roll this ball up the wall, slow down, and then hit the ball. So all you have to do to practice this, make sure to understand how to roll the ball up the wall, and as soon as the ball rolls up, kind of slow down. So stop the acceleration. So stop the acceleration for about 1 second, stop, then go back up the wall. Step three is the touch on the wall. So after you've done the roll and the going up the wall, your first touch is very crucial. Your first touch should be slightly under and angled towards the goal already. So this is how you start up the air dribble. When you first touch it, you don't want to go too far under the ball, because it will send it out horizontally to the middle of the field. So you want to put a slight angle on your hit. And I will show you a bunch of different here. I'll show you this angle just multiple times. Roll the ball up the wall, get your first touch. Your first touch, again, should have a slight angle on it, already heading towards the goal. You'll know when you're correct when you first touch this ball and it starts heading towards the goal already. Step four is the jump ball. So after you've done everything, roll the ball up the wall, have the right angle, and give it spacing, now you have to jump off the wall to air dribble the ball. So once you do all that, you jump off with it. Now, to keep this ball in the air, you need to stay under it at a certain angle. If you're too far under it, you'll go straight up and you won't get distance. And if you're too high, the ball will go straight down. You cannot get back under it. So what you need to be able to do is keep at a certain angle. So this angle will be, cut the ball into 3 halves. And I will show you this now. So if we cut this ball into 3 halves, you'll see right where I'm pointing, this is where you need to be air dribbling the ball to stay under the ball. Now once you've hit your first initial touch, you need to learn how to feathery boost. When you go up this wall after you hit it, do not hold boost. When you hold boost, it's very hard to control the ball, and you will lose a lot of boost very fast. You need to learn how to hit the ball hard on the first touch and keep momentum with the ball. As long as you keep the momentum with the ball and stay with the ball, you can feather your boost and control that ball from that initial touch. So make sure your first touch is very controlled. It can be fast, it can be hard, or a slow hit. It just needs to be controlled. So next, after you've done all this, now you need to start to air dribble. When you first learn how to air dribble, you need to understand, again, when you feather this boost, you need to keep the ball high, but still control it going forward. So for now, you need to, just stay under the ball and don't air roll yet until you feel more comfortable to do so. Once you get to the point to where you are good at air rolling, you can start to turn into your air dribbles. Turning on the air dribbles is very hard for the other opponents to predict where you're going and what you're going to do with the ball. You can fly air dribble straight like this. It's very simple. That's the most basic air dribble you can do, and it's still very effective as long as you 50 the guy in the air. But soon you need to learn how to fly upside down. Flying upside down in air dribbles, turning a lot, is very crucial because you can change the angle of your hits and juke the opponents. So once you got all these steps down, now you can officially learn how to air dribble. Now, the air dribble does take lots of training, so don't get mad after your first touches. Again, if you need to learn how to do this again, you keep messing up, just go back to the video and watch over it again. The main things people get mad with is the first touch. They don't get enough height. Now, there's two different ways you can do this. You can roll the ball off the wall, and as soon as you jump off with it. As soon as you hit it, jump off with it, like so. Or you can let it roll up the wall, hit it off, delay the hit, and then jump off. These are two different ways. It's all about your preference. Practice both of them, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to go practice that air dribble. Alright guys, I'll see y'all in the next video.